Hey, what you say? You gotta wake and make, baby. You gotta wake and make with your boy. Making money every minute. Johnny, money making me here. Today we're gonna talk about how I found purpose after prison. All right. So y'all know my story, or if you don't know my story, quick synopsis. Back in early late 2000s, I got busted by the DEA. I ended up going to prison. My organization and I we ran about 7,500 kilos a week from Houston, Louisiana, Alabama, as far north as Buffalo, New York. Went to prison, lost everything. Came home, and my mom met me at the halfway house. And we've talked about this, about our paper sack moment, right? That's one of the moments when I came home, everything I owned was in a paper sack. And I had to make a decision to change my life. And right then and then, I found purpose for my life after prison. So every since I was young, I was a little boy. My purpose to be successful. Like the reason I wanted to be successful is because I was made fun of when I was a little boy. I was in third grade. Our teacher asked us to draw our house. I drew a house, and this little boy made fun of me and said, "Hey, Johnny, I know where you live. That's not your house." And I was like embarrassed in front of all my classmates. But I vowed that day that I was going to be so successful that no one would ever make fun of me or my children where we lived. So that's why I was fourth in my class. I went to, I graduated and I went to A&M, and at A&M I got involved in the drug trade there. Went to prison the first time there when I was at A&M. Got kicked out. Had 18 hours left. I came back, finished my degree in engineering, and came back home. And when I came back home, I ran into some old friends and started the business all up again. So when I went to prison the second time and I came home, my paper sack moment again, I had to find a purpose. I had nothing. And so that reason for success, that I want to be successful, was still deep inside of me. And so I used that to still go out and grind and be successful. But I was going to do it right on God's terms, right, on Jesus' terms, and I've been serving Him, and He's blessed me, right. I can't say He hasn't, because everything I have is because of Him. So my purpose then was just to become successful, and which I did. This Mother's Day, before Mother's Days, that I bought my wife her dream home. And then my son came to me and told me that, hey man, that he was showing our house to his friends and how they said it was a beautiful home, and he was so proud. And I heard God talking to me through my son. And I was sitting in my office, right? He's praying. I was like, Lord, I have to have a purpose in life now. I said, now you've already given me why I wanted to be successful. My whole life, you've completed me, right? And He put a purpose in me. He's like, you know what? I need you to share your story with as many people as you can. It's 1 million people. That number came to mind. Like, hey, 1 million people, whether it's sharing my story, my time, my knowledge, my wisdom, my money, or just serving people. God has just put it on my heart that I need to share what He's done in my life and give Him all the honor and glory. Because again, I could have done it by myself. For me, I probably would have gotten back in the game and back in prison. But that was the purpose, that God used me, that I had to go through prison to come out and be the man that He's molded me to be today. So that's how I found my purpose after prison, is that God has shaped me into the man that I am today, in front of my children, in front of my wife. Try to be the best husband, the best father, the best son that I can, best brother that I can be. I'm not perfect, but I strive to be the best for my family and my community. So again, if you like these, like, share, comment, follow below, and give me your purpose. I'd love to hear your purpose on how you have overcome struggles in your life. So, all right, I'm out.